What's good? It's your boy Corey.
And your boy Mike.
Man, I'm finally glad we back on the schedule. It feels good. So this is a second episode of Zoom Part 2. How things is going. Prediction came to pass with Lakers winning the championship. So I just have a question. A lot of people have been trying to put an asterisk by this championship. What do you think?
No, I mean they all signed up to go play in the bubble, so they all knew what was going on. Now, was it your normal playoffs and your normal finals with all the crowds and all that? And is that probably why people are saying asterisk? Sure, I guess, but I don't agree with it. I don't think there should be an asterisk by the NBA finals.
Yeah,
They
I
all
don't agree with it.
so
I don't agree with it because one, if they lose, it's not going to be an asterisk by the loss. And then, like you said, everybody signed up to play in the bubble, and so it's no advantage or disadvantage to anyone. However, it is, no fans or whatever the case may be, whatever advantage one person has, the other person has also. Um, so I ain't really like that. And then people like Skip is annoying because keep saying that he avoided the Clippers or whatever. But Snoop said it best. I don't know if you heard it, but Snoop was just like, "Hey, it's nothing that the Lakers could do to put the Clippers in a Western Conference Finals. They lost. They lost. You know, that's just what it is."
I don't know. What do you think? So everyone's talking about goats and all this stuff now with LeBron. Do you think LeBron should have won Finals MVP? You're a Lakers
Oh
fan.
yeah, you don't think so?
No, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I think so. I mean, he led the playoffs and in the finals in points, rebounds, and assists.
He
So
led. He lead it over Anthony Davis in points also.
yeah,
How much did AD put up?
in the finals,
Mhm.
let me check. I don't know the exact numbers. I know he averaged like 26.
I don't know because this finals, I felt like usually every finals with LeBron in it, you always hear his numbers like, oh, he averaged 32, 12, and 10 or something like that. This finals, I had no idea what LeBron put up until he won the finals MVP, and they said it was like 27, 12, and
It
8 or
was,
something like that.
yeah, it was similar to that. But like us, I know for sure he did lead all the playoffs, the entire playoffs in points, assists, and rebounds, like in total, and then in the finals too. Because Anthony Davis had two slow games. Uh, the game they lost the first time, I think he got in foul trouble. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and he had 15, and then another game he only had like 22, and so LeBron went off for the 40 piece. So I know he had more points in the finals too. Let me see.
I don't know. I can't even lie to you. I didn't watch every single game all the way through in the finals though, because one, I mean, it got a little interesting whenever he won Game 5 and forced it to a Game 6. But I mean, everyone in the back of their mind knew, even when Danny Green hit that shot and everyone was freaking out on Twitter, and I did a lot of clowning on Twitter. Um, Everyone knew the Lakers were still gonna win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like even if LeBron, even like we could talk about that honestly, because we can go back. Yeah, the Lakers won the championship, but I said on Twitter, everyone, you were going at, not everyone, it was you going after me, and you were saying, "Oh, that's a good basketball play." You know the thing that everyone says when LeBron doesn't take the last shot. And yeah, I can see where you're coming from. You hit the open man, but
an open 3-point shooter, not just an open man
yeah, I know who's historically good in the finals.
who's made that shot before.
Yeah, but
You should know as a Spurs fan.
yeah, I know. But you should know as a Lakers fan that every single night after this bubble got started, Danny Green got clowned on by all these Laker fans saying, "Oh, Danny Green's trash. He shouldn't deserve a ring." That's one thing. I'm gonna go off a tangent on here. Lakers fans, like every time there's like a team that wins the championship after they get a free agent, say like the Warriors after they got Kevin Durant, or Miami after they got LeBron and Bosh, those types of teams, they or the Cavaliers after they got LeBron back and they got Kevin Love. Those fans are dumb because they're not the type of fans that are like they haven't been there. You know what I mean? Like they weren't there before. And those fans that signed a petition to say, oh, Kyle Kuzma shouldn't get a ring, blah, 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 or Danny Green's trash, are the same ones cheering after they win the finals. Like, they didn't say all that crap. Like, that's messed up. Like, Kyle Kuzma, that's the realest Laker on the Lakers. Like, he was there when they were bad. All the other guys that were there when they were bad aren't there anymore. Like, Kyle Kuzma, hadn't he been there? Him and KCP probably been there the longest.
Yeah.
So saying he doesn't deserve a ring is stupid because in 2017, he was better than Lonzo Ball in the Summer League. And everyone's like, oh, Kyle Kuzma. I like Kyle Kuzma. Now, he's a little weird, a little stupid. Sure, but he's young, and he can hoop. He can't hoop. He made that one stupid pass, and everyone clowned him on Twitter. But
he didn't play too well in the finals. I mean, and a lot of the playoffs, he didn't play too well.
He's 24, 25, never been.
Yeah, he's still young. But I don't know. Either. I don't know if he's going to continue a Laker. I don't know. He's pretty expendable, being that he's young, and I don't know. It's the body language of LeBron, AD, Rondo. After he makes a questionable play, it's like their body language is like over it. But
because they're not there to develop young talent. But the Lakers would be stupid to let him go because LeBron's got 2 years left on his deal, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is a free agent this year. He's probably gonna go back to LA, but LeBron's 38. So
no, he's not.
Isn't he turning 38 next year?
No, he's 36 right now.
Let's look this up. I swear next season he's gonna be 38 years old.
Let's see. All right. LeBron is 35 right now.
35?
Wait, no, shit. I thought he turned 36 this year.
No, he's gonna turn 36 on December 30th. So next season, because they said the season starts in 2021, he's gonna be 36 years old. So, and he's not slowing down. Of course, just won Finals MVP, just won the Finals, but
so hold on, just
short-term future right now. They got their championship window is how long LeBron is there, and that's 2 years. After that, you keep Kuzma because after that, Anthony Davis isn't going to stay once LeBron leaves. I don't think.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I don't know. The reason why I say that is because the Lakers are a big-time organization. They can get not another LeBron, but another superstar.
No, that's what they said for the last 10 years until LeBron came. So, and no one came. You know what I mean? After Kobe left, no one wanted to go to the Lakers. So after LeBron leaves, I don't know if people should be so quick to assume that people are going to team up with Anthony Davis. Yeah.
So this was the numbers. In the finals, LeBron averaged 29.8. AD averaged 25. He averaged 11.8 rebounds. Anthony Davis averaged 10.7. And LeBron averaged 8.5 assists. And AD averaged 3 assists. So, I mean, with that being said, I do think LeBron should have got Finals MVP.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I think he should have won regular season MVP, to be honest. But
I don't have a problem with Giannis winning it. I can see though what people say LeBron should have won it because LeBron was going on towards the end of the year. But
you've been hearing these trade rumors saying Giannis is going to Dallas or going other places.
Giannis is gonna stay. I honestly think that Milwaukee's gonna make a trade because they need someone else, and I think the only way I think Giannis isn't gonna screw them over. I think he's gonna communicate with them like, look, last year my contract, y'all need to make a move. Obviously this team isn't working. Well, give me another star, and if you can't, then trade me. Because I'm not going to screw y'all over for nothing. He's not just going to leave. They're not. If they can't get another star to come in Milwaukee, they're going to trade him. But I really think Chris Paul to Milwaukee makes so much sense. It makes so much sense to me. You saw
Milwaukee.
Yeah, you just saw what Rondo just did.
Yeah.
So a high IQ point guard. Now Chris Paul is a better scorer than Rajon Rondo, but same type of thing. Leader, IQ, and that'll take off pressure from Giannis and Chris Middleton to be the bucket getters on that team. And it will open
up. That would be a good fit. And it could potentially get Chris Paul a ring in maybe 2 or 3 years.
I also saw someone say that Chris Paul could go to Dallas, though.
I do like that'd be a good fit, too. I think it's the same thing, pretty much the same situation where Luka doesn't have to be so ball dominant. And then that'll help KCP out tremendously.
Yeah.
But
Don't sleep on Miami.
I was gonna say, so that's my thing. I've been wanting to talk about this. Miami if they keep this core together, and this core I mean Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Jimmy, and Bam. If they keep them 4 players together, they're gonna be a problem in the next 3 to 4 years. Once they give Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn some more time to develop, to get more consistent, to know where they spots are, what they could do, stuff like that, they're going to be tough. They will be tough. Those 2 are rookies. Bam is only in his 3rd year. He got a lot of growing to do, too. So that Miami team, if they keep them 4 together, and if it's anybody as far as organization I could do it, it's Pat Riley. Pat Riley could do that.
Yeah, and I think though for them to win a ring though, they're going to need another person. And you've seen it. People like going. Jimmy went there. LeBron went there. Bosh went there. People are going. So I wouldn't be surprised. Everyone. The rumor with Miami is Embiid. That if they break up Ben and Embiid, then he's gonna go to Miami.
Embiid?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Embiid for who?
Bam in a 1st-round pick for Joel Embiid. That's a fair trade. I would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, Bam's nice, but Joel Embiid, when he wants to play, is the best big man in the league.
But that's a big if or when, because he doesn't always play like that.
Personality in Miami, and he's already boys with Jimmy Butler. So
mark my words, Bam will be a defensive player of the year in his career, maybe 2 or 3 times.
I have a problem with Bam. I think
he made first team, all defensive first team this year, or was it second? I know he made one or the other.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He made first or second team. I made second team because Anthony Davis, Giannis, Marcus Smart. Who else made first team? Anthony Davis, Giannis, I think Gobert, and Marcus Smart. I can't remember who the last one is, but so maybe he made the second team. But Bam will be a defensive player of the year coming soon. Maybe in the next 3 to 4 years.
I can see it. I don't know. The leagues.
But let's talk about your freaking flag you got on your wall.
Yeah.
You're happy right now.
Yeah. Behind the Seahawks got the best record in the league, so
people's riding this Chase Claypool wave. What do you think?
I think he's legit. You got to think about it. The Steelers are probably the best team when it comes to drafting wide receivers since the 2000s because they drafted Plaxico Burress, they drafted Antonio Holmes, they drafted Hines Ward, Mike Wallace, Emmanuel Sanders, Antonio Brown, Juju. I know I'm missing people in here too. And now you got Claypool. So there's all these guys in here that are productive receivers, not just good receivers, but like Pro Bowl receivers, win Super Bowls type receivers. And Claypool looks like he's next in line. I think he's legit. He runs a 4.3. He's a beast. He's as tall as a tight end. He's like 6'5". They call him Mapletron because he's from Canada, and he's got like the same measurables as Calvin Johnson.
Is he 6'5"? I didn't look 6'5".
No, I'll show you. I will show you. He's a.
I don't know if he's legit yet. What it looked like to me in the last game, because that's when he went off. It looked like to me, and the Steelers do a good job of this, in the right situation to win or to be. Huh?
4 times though.
But okay, one was a screen, the other was a rushing touchdown, and then the other 2 were pretty much blown coverages by.
Yeah, no, on Slay. But 2 of those were on Darius Slay, though. It wasn't like it was on you know what I mean? So he's 6'5", 240. He was a second-round pick, and he runs let's look at his 40 time. I'm pretty sure it's a 4.32. He's fast.
Yeah. But I don't know. I got to see more of him. I got to see more of this because
obviously it's
one plays. It just looked like he was at the right place at the right time. It looked like those plays drawn up. I feel like anybody could have made those plays.
Should have had 5. He should have had 5 because there was a PI call. I'll send you a video. There was a PI call that they called on his 5th touchdown that they said he pushed off, but the corner just straight fell. Like he didn't even touch him. and he scored a touchdown. That was a great route and a great throw by Ben. I think he only got all those throws because Deontay Johnson, the Steelers' actual number 2 receiver,
Yeah.
was back in like the
Yeah.
of the game. So they've been doubling Juju all year. So Juju's been playing fine. He's not like doing any like crazy things, but he's not going off. He's getting all the double coverages. That's why guys like Eric Ebron have been doing well, or Chase Claypool did well last week because Juju's getting all the attention. But
Yeah, the Steelers do look good, though. They do look good.
Claypool's legit. So I think that's going to be good for Juju. I think here in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see Juju start to really take off because now who do you double? Well, you double Juju, and then you get burned by Claypool like what happened last week. He's not going to let that happen. So you can't double anybody. You just got to trust that you can play the good man or good zone defense. And I don't think
the Steelers look good, but also they haven't really played a great team.
Yeah, I agree with that. They've had probably the easiest so far. They played.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're doing what they're supposed to do, so you can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Against these, terrible teams,
To be fair, when they played Denver, they had Drew Lock. We just hurt Drew Lock. We sacked him and hurt his arm. So that would have been a fine game. Like, Denver would be nice. And that was before Cortland Sutton got hurt too. So, yeah, they're bad now, but Denver wasn't bad week 2 until we hurt Drew Lock and Cortland Sutton. And then week 3, no one knew that Houston was going to be that bad. You know what I mean? I thought they were going to be bad, but I didn't think they were going to be 0-3 going into playing the Steelers, and then the coach gets fired the next week. I didn't expect that. And then no one knew that the Eagles were going to have all the receivers get hurt again, and Wentz was going to look like dog crap. So, yeah. I don't know. They got a real test coming up. They play Myles Garrett and the Browns on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday game because the Browns look good too.
Yep. And then Steelers are in first place right now in the division, and the Browns are tied with Baltimore.
So who's the rankings best team in the league right now?
Seattle, I think, is the best team in the league right now by far. 2, I still got Kansas City.
By far?
By far, yeah, because right now, no matter how good that defense looks or doesn't look, Russell Wilson is the best player in football right now. That's just like we're not even close, though. It's really not.
Don't disrespect Pat Mahomes like that.
No. I'm saying right now. Now, if we're talking about overall talent, yes, I think Pat Mahomes is the most talented player. But the guy who's playing the best 5 weeks in the year is Russell Wilson. If the MVP was going,
would you say Seattle was the best team if they lost to the Vikings?
Yeah, because Kansas City lost to Las Vegas. I think those are I'm not mad if someone puts Kansas City 1 and Seattle 2. I think Seattle right now is the team.
I agree that they probably are 1 and 2. I guess I'm the reason why I'm mad at Seattle right now because they should have lost to the freak. I want to throw this away. I want to throw this in the trash right now because they have been pissing me off. Throw this away. They've been pissing me off. The Vikings should have beat them. We should have. If you watched the game, did you watch the game?
Yeah.
So we should have kicked the field goal. Why would you not kick the field goal? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. If you trust your defense, you put them in a position to win. If you make Seattle, we go up 8 if we kick the field goal instead of going for it. And we don't have Dalvin Cook. I could understand if we had Dalvin Cook, but when you're going for it and calling a run play with your second string running back, who's only his second year in the league right now, bro.
My time looking like it's coming up really short. I think y'all have always been a good team, but that year that y'all had the Minnesota Miracle with Stephon Diggs and Case Keenum, that's where y'all messed up. You had something going with Case Keenum, and y'all decided to, he's a one-hit wonder. We're going to go play Kirk. I'm not saying it's all Kirk's fault, the reason why y'all are 1-4, but y'all had something legit with Case Keenum on that team.
I think what we should have done is instead of going after Kirk that year, you should have went after Alex Smith. And this was the year of Alex Smith's injury. If we would have gone after him instead, because he's much more of a winning quarterback than Kirk Cousins. Well, he's a free agent. He was a free agent that year too, and he was available. Why don't you go after Alex Smith? He's won in Kansas City. He won with the 49ers. Each time, he just had a quarterback who was probably way better than him. Colin Kaepernick, he had that streak where he was going off. So each time he won a lot of games. He has a winning record right now. Like, His record in the NFL is crazy, and you don't go after Kirk Cousins. And I understand he was like doing this thing in Washington, but bro,
Kirk's not it.
did we not kick the field goal and go up 8? We go up 8 with 2 minutes left. We get one stop and it's over. If you trust your defense, put them in a position to win because we play good pretty much all game against Russell Wilson.
If y'all win that game, your season still looks
a lot better.
But now at 1-4, you can't really afford to lose more than 2 more games the rest of the year. So
yeah,
not good enough to go 10-2 the rest of the year. So who knows?
Mike Zimmer, I don't know what he's doing. I never questioned Mike Zimmer before because he's a great coach, but God, I don't know what we got going, bro.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
And the Packers look nice. Packers are probably the 3rd best team in the league. Aaron Rodgers
over the Ravens.
Yeah, I said this last year. I said, no offense to Lamar Jackson at all. I think Lamar is a great quarterback, deserved to win MVP last year. But they can't win with that offense. They can't. They're not a legit contender. The reason why they lost 2 years ago to San Diego, when they were still in San Diego, and last year to Tennessee with Derrick Henry, is because they can't win a ball game if they go down by more than 10 points. They can't. Their offense runs through the run. And so if you're down by 10 points, you got to trust Lamar Jackson to turn into a Pat Mahomes type guy. And he's just not that. That's just what it is. That's the truth. Lamar Jackson isn't the type of quarterback to make those on a dime and thread the needle.
Yeah.
Now, can they figure out a way? I don't know. But I don't trust them. I don't trust Lamar. I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't. I think Pittsburgh or Cleveland. I don't know how legit Cleveland is. I think this Sunday you're really going to figure out who's legit.
Yeah.
I think Pittsburgh's legit. They're going to go to the playoffs no matter what.
Yeah.
Cleveland, I don't know. I think Cleveland and Baltimore are the same team. They both run.
Say what you said again.
I said I think Cleveland and Baltimore are the same team. They both rely on running the ball, and they both have a pretty solid defense, and they need their quarterback to make maybe 10 good throws a game, and that's a recipe for success. As long as they rush the ball for over 100 yards, they're probably going to win the game.
But the difference is Cleveland has more playmakers catching the ball than the Ravens.
Well, who would you trust? I mean, I don't trust Baker either to make the throws that are necessary, just like I don't trust Lamar to make the throws that are necessary.
I trust their receiving core a lot more.
Yeah.
Even their running backs catching the ball, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb catching the ball. I think that's better than Mark Ingram and Gus Edwards. I think I choose that whole skills position group better than Ravens. I think right now the best worst team in the league is the Vikings. I think we looked real good before Dalvin Cook went out against the Seahawks. No, because look, before Dalvin Cook goes out,
this team.
No, but just listen. Dalvin Cook has 65 yards in the first half. He goes out, and Madison, he plays the rest of the second half and ends up with 75 yards. Imagine if that was Dalvin Cook running the ball. It was a few plays that Madison could have really broke or scored on, even the freaking fourth down where Dalvin Cook probably makes those plays. So Dalvin Cook could have went for at least 150 that game. You don't think so?
I think so, but it's just funny you said the best worst team right now.
Yeah, and so I'm going to say this. I think the best good team right now is the Bucs. I don't trust in the Bucs right now.
Oh, you're saying like who's a fraud that's a good team right now?
Yeah. Yep. Is the Bucs. I don't think they're that good. They played some – who was the best team they played? The Saints, and they lost. But they beat the Chargers, I think was the best team they played.
Yeah. They barely lost to Chicago. I think Chicago's a pretender too, though. I don't trust Nick Foles.
That defense is
– defense is nice, but I don't trust Nick Foles.
That defense may be the best in the league.
I don't know. I would say Pittsburgh has the best defense, but Pittsburgh hasn't been shutting people out like they did last year. They're still scoring a lot of points for a defense, and they still got a lot of takeovers and sacks or takeaways and sacks, but they're not holding people
This week they have the Packers. The Buccaneers play the Packers, so we're finna see.
Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson right now are the best. That's 1 and 2 for MVP. So you got to choose who that is and who's going to keep it up. But I think this is a real test for the Steelers or the Browns. If the Browns and the Browns are 5-1, beating Pittsburgh, they're legit. Like, I won't have any questions about them the rest of the year. That's a playoff team, and they're going to be in the division. But if they lose, then they're a good team that isn't really a contender. That's what it comes down to. Pittsburgh's 4-0. If they win the game, it's going to be, we played the Browns. Like, we're supposed to beat the Browns. Duh. If we lose, then it's going to look bad for Pittsburgh. So
that's probably true.
From this is like the Browns Super Bowl, and this is just another game for Pittsburgh. So
I'm kind of rooting for the Browns just because I'm an Odell fan, and my brother, I hope he watches this. He talks trash about Odell. He says he can't catch, he ain't got no hands. And, he talk a whole bunch of trash about Odell. He a diva and all this stuff. And
this is true.
And he could be a diva, but I'm still taking him as a top 3 receiver. There's not 3 receivers I'm taking over Odell. It's Julio and D-Hop, maybe D-Hop, and that's about it.
Maybe D-Hop. D-Hop is way better than Odell. What do you mean maybe D-Hop?
He's in a way better situation. I agree. He's in a
not before he had Deshaun too, though.
Yeah, but so was Odell. Odell numbers didn't drop until he got hurt and went to the Browns.
I think D-Hop's better than
Odell. All right. I'm not mad at that. The thing is,
if Odell Beckham didn't have that catch, that one-handed catch, he'd be just a regular – he'd be like a good receiver, but no one's saying top 5. It's the same. No, it's not catch.
In his first 16 games, realize this.
Odell hasn't done anything. The last 4 years, he hasn't done anything.
Because he's been hurt 2 out of the 4 years. And then this year and last year, he had 1,000 yards last year. So, and it's a slow year for him.
Last 4 years, Odell Beckham does not deserve to be in the top 5 wide receiver competition.
That's based on production, I agree. But that's what I said. Talking off talent, as far as just receiver skills, it's not 3 receivers you can say that I'm taking over Odell.
I still think Antonio Brown, even though he's not in the league, is better than Odell Beckham. Sorry.
He haven't done nothing in the last 4 years. So what are you saying? In the last 4 years, he ain't done nothing either. So
last 2 years.
Last 4 years. He hasn't done anything in the last 4 years. But like I said, I'm still taking.
Yeah, you root for the Browns because of Odell. But listen to this. I was saying how this game doesn't really mean a whole lot to the Steelers. I mean, it's a division game, so obviously it means something. But it's like a bigger game for the Browns. Kareem Hunt said this morning. He said, quote, "This one's for Myles Garrett. This one's for Cleveland. This one's for a lot of other shit. We have Myles back and he has ours. We're ready to kick some Pittsburgh ass." That's what Kareem Hunt said this morning. Pittsburgh, they asked Mike Tomlin about Myles Garrett in the game, and he said, I think something about like, oh, we're not into reality TV storylines. We're just here to play football. That's what we get paid to do. So it's gonna be a good game because I hate Myles Garrett. This storyline should be dead. It should have been dead 6 months ago, but they still are bringing it up. And the Browns fans are idiots. The Browns fans are like Lakers fans. They think, oh, we're 4-1. Like, oh, we're the shit now. Like, nah. The Lakers, like, I respect Lakers fans that were Lakers fans after Kobe left for those 10 years. But if you weren't watching Lakers games whenever they had Ryan Kelly out there starting, then don't talk to me whenever they just win the ship. I guarantee you, everyone that watches this that's a Lakers fan, they don't know who Ryan Kelly is. They don't remember him. Exactly.
Cleveland fans, I feel like you don't see much of them because not a lot of people stuck around for that Cleveland drought. That, they were winning like 1 or 2 games.
Bill and Kareem and Baker and Jarvis and all these people. Now they're get out of here. Last year, people were saying they were going to win the Super Bowl.
They have the talent to do so, though. They do have the talent to do so.
On offense, can you name someone on defense other than Myles Garrett?
I mean, I can, but Their defense is getting better. Their defense is getting better.
I hate Cleveland and I hate Cincinnati. I respect Baltimore. As a Steelers fan, I respect Baltimore. Always have. I don't hate Baltimore. I hate Cleveland and I hate Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I hope we beat them by 30 points, and I hope Myles Garrett shut up. Also, Myles Garrett isn't better than T.J. Watt. I see that on Twitter all the time. Myles Garrett's the best defensive player or edge rusher. Heck no. T.J. Watt's better. He's better. He is. That's just facts. And T.J. Watt should have won Defensive Player of the Year last year over Gilmore. That's facts. We could put a pull out, and I'll do it.
We could put the pull out. I'm interested to see this.
TJ is nice. TJ is nice.
But I'm probably taking Myles Garrett.
Nah, man. No way.
I think Myles Garrett. So we're gonna put this poll out on Twitter. I'm trying to put it. I don't think Facebook has a poll thing yet. Do they?
I don't know.
I think they can. But we're for sure gonna put this out on Twitter. So either comment on YouTube and let us know what y'all think. If y'all think any of us capping on Real Cap Talk, holla at me. I feel like people might come for me about this Bucks take. I'm saying
I don't think it's legit either.
I think good. And if the playoffs wouldn't change, they wouldn't make the playoffs this year. But the playoff format is changing in the NFL, so I don't know how that's going to go. But if it wasn't, I don't think, because they're not going to win the division, obviously. And I don't think they'll get the wild card chance. But playoff format is changing, and I kind of don't like it. What do you think about this new free wild card teams now?
I think it's fair. I mean, I don't think it messes anything up because if the 7th team is legit, then they'll win a game. If they don't, then they weren't supposed to be there anyway. So we'll see. But hey, you see this face?
Yeah, I guess so. But
you see this?
That's it. Real Cap Talk. You got anything else?
No, I was just saying, look at my haircut, bro. Look at this fade.
It actually doesn't look bad.
It don't look bad because it looks good.
Maybe Lena might want to kiss you now.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, my boy.
So we out.
Yep.
Catch us soon.
All right.
Peace.